ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of the Youth Edition. It's Oldham Athletic. It's Dylan Allen on a quest for Champions League glory. It's time to sit back, relax, and get in that comfy chair. Put it on the big screen TV. Crack your favourite beverage, because here we go with the Youth Edition. Hello and welcome back to the Youth Edition Career Mode. FIFA 19, Oldham Athletic. We sit in second position with one game to go in the Premier League. And if we can get a win here against Crystal Palace and Liverpool lose, we could possibly take the Premier League title. We've also got the Europa League final in this episode, and we'll wrap things up with a big season finale. We'll have some questions for you depending on the outcomes of this season. So without further ado, let's get straight into the gameplay, see where we finish up the season, and roll on for some Champions League action in season number 7. Let's do this. One thing I will touch on though is the top goal scorer, and that is Bin Hammer. Now he's got 2 more goals than Dali Ali, so in line here for the Golden Boot. So we're going to play Bin Hammer in the Premier League game. See if we can find him some goals. He has been very, very cold of late, but we would be really nice to wrap him up here with a Golden Boot. So let's get into the game against Crystal Palace. So the final game of the season, we are hosting Crystal Palace here at Boundary Park. Liverpool are away to Chelsea. I've put the goal news on, so hopefully we can keep up with what's happening in that game. But these boys need to get the job done here today if we want any chance of possibly taking a Premier League title. Let's get into this game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the final day of the Premier League season. An opportunity here for us to win a Premier League title, but we need the Liverpool game to go in our favour. What are we? Are we 1 or 2 points behind? I can't even remember, and I've only just looked at the table. Regardless, we need a win here. We need 3 points for any opportunity to possibly take the Premier League title, and then hope that Chelsea can do some business there over Liverpool. A big game here. 2 points. So if we get a win, Chelsea, get a draw with Liverpool, and we've got the goal difference, we could possibly win the Premier League title on goal difference. But I don't know. It's tight. It's squeaky bum time. It's the final day. And can these boys get us over the line? Well, the first 5 minutes have been all Oldham. It's another corner. Nolte drives in. The back door. And as far as Carlson. Played inside, Kamara gets the touch off, Rondonini finds Polito Marrell, works Rulli. We're getting a lot of shots in here. Oldham pressing. Nolte inside, big Kamara. This one in down. Oh, really good work from Carlson, and now we've got an opportunity to hit him on the overlap. Bin Hammer lays off. There's McNulty. We'll look back inside. Polito and Bin Hammer is there, decides to retreat. Poor cross. Polito Marrell fires one out wide and asks Delphis to make the run. There is Delphis. Comes back inside. Lays it back for Polito. Gets it off here. Here is Bin Hammer. Ah, yes! No! Benders! Oh my days. He just cannot find a finish here at the moment. That is his bread and butter. Let's go on begging. Move from Rondonini. Hendrickson. Polito. Plays off, good football here from Oldham Athletic. Can McNulty get this delivery into the box? He goes for the back stick, and a simple save in the end for Rulli. We've had a lot of chances, but unable to break down their defence thus far. Well, there's the half-time whistle. We have had a lot of opportunity, but haven't been able to seal the deal. It's 0-0. Delphis down the line. Polito makes the run. Polito Marrell. Just the cut back. Drive inside for Bin Hammer. He's just marking out of the game at the moment. Liverpool are 1-0 up over Chelsea. Oh, there's the goal. Crystal Palace take the lead. And there might be our Premier League season done and dusted. We're going to need at least 2 goals now. And with all the opportunities, we haven't been able to find one. That's Higuain for Crystal Palace. Getting the goal. So some transfer action there. And, well, we've been done. Been done by Crystal Palace. You see here, defensively, Carlson misses the challenge, and a clear opening there for the striker. You don't give Higuain that much space. It's 1-0. Overtio down the line, finds Delphis. Joel Edwards has just been checked in for Crystal Palace. Here we go, McNulty. Oh, fuck me. There's Benders on a wing. Still comes Benders. Cuts back, drives inside. Oh! We get the corner. Can we find something. McNulty drives inside. No, once again, just cannot get through this defence. There's Polito. Lays it off. Rondinini. Binhammer's out on a wing for some reason. Kamara! Benders.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes.
McNulty. Polito. Oh my days. Their defence has just been on point here, Crystal Palace, and they're going to take a victory here in the final game of the season. And Oldham, well, there's no Premier League title for us this season. We've toiled so hard, but it's come undone. 14 shots to 3, we go down 1-0, and then the final game of the season, McNulty gets a 9.0 with 3 key passes, 7-3 for Polito, 7-3 Delphis, 7-6 for Binhammer. He's just got nothing for me at the moment. 6-5 for Ortiz, 7-3 for Carlson, 6-5 for Rishi, 7-7 for Kamara, 6-5 for Naviccio, 7-3 Rondinini, 7-7 for Hendrickson with 4 intercepts. Get voting up in the R for your player of the match. Right, so for our finish in the Premier League, we get £176 million. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is the big one. Unfortunately, no Guarangeli and no Laurent Bernard. McNulty's going to have to pull the boots on again here on the right-hand side. Guerin up front, Martin on the left, and big game here against Dortmund. Europa League final. Come on, boys. We've got to get something out of this season. All we've got is the League Cup. So another trophy would be nice. We've toiled hard in this competition, and it's all come down to this final game. Let's see if we can take the Europa League. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It's a big one. It's Dortmund and Oldham Athletic here in the Europa League final. And, well, we've played pretty well in this competition. We've been taking names and taking teams and showing that we can be a real force here in European football. Pickford playing for Dortmund, so that's probably why they're doing so well. He's generally a pretty good keeping option here in FIFA. But you can see there how we've made our way through. And a big game here for Oldham. It's a final. There's a trophy on the line for Dylan Allen and the Oldham boys. But Dortmund are a top team, and this could be a very interesting encounter. We'll have to test them out early. Guerin's been in some red-hot form. They go with Pickford. They've got Sancho. Pulisic is in there as well. Keane up front. Decore. Okay, it's a big team. Mendy at left-back. They've recruited well. They've pushed themselves through to the Europa League final. And we will be looking to knock them off and hopefully get ourselves a trophy. Come on, lads. Herrera Jr. Gabbridge. Elfie Lee. Back to Cole. Finds Gabbridge. Finds the opening. And that is blocked. Elfie Lee. Defenders corral. McNulty. Barros drives inside. Gabbridge! Oh! McNulty. Fires one out wide. Tommy Martin's found some space. Drives his way forward here. Tommy lays it in. No, picked off. Come on, boys. It's a tight, tense game. Dortmund with the corner. Sancho. Tommy Martin there does well defensively. He gets in the way. Come on, Jill. What are you doing, Jill? Lee. It's Tommy Martin. Has it back inside. Elfie Lee. Threads one through. Guerin gets the strike. It takes a deflection. And the corner coming up here for Oldham Athletic. Guarangeli. Elfie Lee drives long. Close to Pickford. Multi gets the touch. Defending. Clearance. Elfie Lee. Drives one forward. There's McNulty. Cuts back, drives inside, and cleared away by Nunez. Tense stuff here in this Europa League final. Everything to play for. Final game of this season. And Pickford, Gabbridge. Get a clean strike. Well, there's the halftime whistle. It's deadlocked at 0-0. Both teams just feeling each other out. Hasn't really been electrifying football. A big second half coming up. Guerin. Gabbridge. Does his man. Guerin! Oh, good save, Pickford. It's Guerin and Co. in the box. The look for Guerin. Oh, picked off. Gabbridge gets the touch. There's Co. Tommy Martin. Gets the step. Tommy Martin! Oh, yes! Brilliant goal from Tommy! Oh, there were tools to get rid of him, but fuck me, he stood up here in the final. A little bit of scintillating, absolutely delicious football from Tommy Martin. And in the 52nd minute, it's Oldham taking the lead. Look at this work from little Tommy Martin, the Belgian. Oh, Eden Hazard, who? We have Tommy Martin, ladies and gentlemen. Gets in. 8 goals for the season. He's beaten Pickford. He's beaten the defence. And it's 1-0 to the Athletic here in the Europa League final. Gets in. From Gabbridge. Guerin. And McNulty. And Alfie Lee. Holds up the play. Gabbridge. Plays off. Guerin! Get in! Get the fuck in! 2-0! Guerin scores 33 goals for the season. And Oldham have found their form here. Big goal from the Camembert assassin. We strike on the counter. And Oldham fucking Athletic, ladies and gentlemen, are in the box seat for a Europa League trophy. What a finish. That left foot of Guerin is turning into something absolutely lethal. Brilliant finish. Beats Pickford. All will end up. And it's 2-0 to the Athletic. Dylan Allen looks pretty happy about that one. Gets in. Ah! 2-1. Dortmund back on the board. Some really lack of composure stuff there at the back, just trying to pass their way out. And boys. Let's have a look here. Pereira Jr. misses the challenge, and that puts us under complete pressure. And then it was Pereira Jr.'s pass. And I did say Girangelli was a big loss, and it's probably just showing signs there. She'll almost put her finger to it, but unfortunately he's missed out. And that makes it 2-1. It's game on. And Barrows. Penalty. Gabbridge. Alfie Lee plays through. He's got Guerin to seal it. Guerin! Oh, good save, Pickford. 2 changes being made. Tish Rivero is going to check in for McNulty, and Dino Delash into the midfield for Gabbridge. 12 minutes to go. A 2-1 lead to hold on to. And a corner here for Oldham. Tommy Martin delivers. Pushed out by Pickford. Barros can't get the head up. Needs to push back here. Guerin fires one out wide. Oh, it was almost on for Tish Rivero. Dortmund really hammering the screws now. Just need to sit back and hold on to this lead. Get an attacking chance to counter. Oh, Cooney's been done. Klein comes out. Barros with the clearance. And here's Alfie Lee. 4 minutes to go. Fires one through for Tommy Martin. He's just about dead. He's back inside. Alfie Lee plays forward. Tish Rivero gets in and makes a block. There's the whistle. It's the Europa League trophy. Oh, yes, lads. Champions of Lower Europe. Martin with a magnificent goal to get us going. Guerin chips in. We let them back in and give them an opportunity. But it's a Europa League victory here for Oldham Athletic. And another trophy in the cabinet for Dylan Allen and the Athletics. Well, that was a tight, tense game. And in the first half, really, both teams testing each other out. But we come out of the blocks in the second half there with some brilliance from the Belgian. And now we get to see ourselves as champions of the Europa League. Means that we've got bigger fish to fry next season. We'll be definitely going through to the Champions League, and season 7 and Dylan Allen in charge. Looks like it could be a big one here for Oldham. Fabio Barros, the Portuguese right back. Well, we've done well. I can't even remember, have we ever won a Europa League trophy in a youth edition? From memory, I'm not too sure. This might be the first one. Lovely work from the Athletics. We take that biscuit and we will be celebrating hard into the night. These boys have worked so hard to get here. Unfortunately, the likes of Laurent Bernard and Girangeli unavailable. They've missed out, but this is a real team effort here. And Barros will carry it out here to the adoring fans who've travelled to come and see their team in a European final. Big game, team. We get the job done. I thought we might have been in trouble without Laurent Bernard, and that probably showed in the first half, just lacking a little bit of direction. As there's no fireworks. Well done, EA. And yes, the final trophy photo. The Europa League champions are Oldham Athletic. Well done, lads. 8 shots to 6. It was a tight, contested game. Performance-wise, let's have a look. Gabbage gets the assist and a 9. And a 7 there for Jill with 3 saves. An 8-2 for Barros, 5 interceptions. He was on point early. 7 for Pereira Jr. Probably cost us the goal. Klein got involved, 7.8 with 5 defensive efforts. 7.4 for Cootie with 5 defensive efforts. 5.9 for Delash and 8.8 for Ko. He got the assist and 3 defensive efforts. 6.2 for Tish Rivero. A 7.3 for Alfie Lee. Really didn't have a lot of influence. He was more of a link-up man today. 8.9 for Tommy Martin. A wonderful goal to get us going. Plus 3 tackles. And 8.5 for Guerin with the all-important winning goal and 1 key pass. 7-1 for McNulty. Get voting up in the eye for the final match of the season in the Majestico. A lot of matches in the Majestico this season, so that vote is going to be very, very interesting. Right, we've got some youth players that want out, so it looks like it's time to make some signings. Radicanu wants out, as well as Kean Walsh, so we'll go and check them out. We also pick up $8.5 million for our Europa League victory. Right, let's have a really good look at this youth academy. We've only probably got about 5 spots remaining on the list, so some of these lads do need to be called up. The first is Kean Walsh, 66 overall, 82 to 88 potential. He's a playmaker, so he's not really going to come into the fold, I feel, as a winger. We will bring him in. Maybe we can sell him off. You know, $1 million might help us out. I'm not too sure, but let's give the Irishman a crack. He's only 5'5". Welcome to the senior team. And the other one was Radicanu, the right midfielder, 61 overall, 83 to 94. Now, this kid's going to have some pace in the future. Only 16, but he wants a gig, so let's promote him to the senior team. What else have we got going on here? Duncan Young, a winger, 83 to 93, 62 overall. Let's offer him a contract. Soren Hiller is a left midfielder, technically gifted, 63 overall, 5'5". We'll come back to him. Lampros, the right back. Probably deserves a contract. He's been in the academy long enough. Donald Banks, 59 overall, probably won't make the cut. In fact, I'm going to release him along with Nathan Henry. Joseph Olsen, though, 67 overall, 78 to 94, is getting a contract. Promote to the senior team along with Eric Burns. So a few cams there into the mix. Blumberger will hold on to Zorna as well. Fuentes looking good as a left back option. Now Hiller and Lampros. Well, let's get Lampros in. We'll promote him. And Silla, yes, we've got room. So that leaves us 3 players in the academy. We'll see how they turn out. Right, final scout reports for the season are in. We're in Norway. We've still got Steiner Lund in 52 to 66, 76 to 94. Looks like another cam. Olav Arsen is a 78 to 94. Could be a right midfielder, right back. And Turjay Mo is a new lad to the report here at 69 to 94. We'll just monitor them into next season. Season 7 Champions League. You can't really see the youth team getting a lot of action. Maybe FA Cup, League Cup and the likes, but we'll have to wait and see how we restructure when we do move into the new season. Right, we are in New Zealand. We've still got Oscar Allen, 69 to 89, and we now have Isaac Cooper, 65 to 91. And we are here in Argentina with Lino Herrera, 74 to 94, looking pretty decent. And a new lad in Benjamin Gallardo, 73 to 94, 6'3", looks like a right back as well, but we'll push them into next season. So a final look at the youth academy for the season. Blumberger 83 to 94, Zorna 74 to 90, and Fuentes 71 to 91. Right, so at the end of the season, and we need to do a full in-depth squad report. I need some comments down below on players that you feel it's time to move them on, cash in, and any places in these 1s and 2s. Obviously, we're going to have Champions League football now. How can we strengthen the side to really push on, get a Premier League title, get the Champions League title all done next season? So let's have a look here. Maldonado has gone up 4 to a 72. He has the potential to be special. Really only came back from loan and, you know, probably the youth keeper at this stage. Ortiz, he's gone up 10. I did put a fair bit of training into him this season. Potential to be special as well. 26 appearances for 12 clean sheets. Attribute-wise, the reactions are now up to 80, and that's why I started putting a fair bit of training into him. You can see there his positioning, reflexes, and that have gone through the absolute roof. Is he ready to take the mantle of Jill? I'm not too sure. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe a few more rating going into next season, and then he probably could take the #1 role. Max Green's out on loan. He's gone up 70 to, up 3 to a 70. His reactions are growing while he's out on loan. Need that positioning to increase for the Englishman. And Zimmerman out on loan at Comerhaven. I think, did we send them away at the halfway point? So we probably won't get them back till January. That's fine. We've got a few goalkeepers here. He's 68 up 2 and coming along. Jill at the moment is still the #1, 87 overall, but he's pretty much finished growing. 35 appearances, 13 clean sheets. Attribute-wise, he's got 87 reactions. And, you know, we could train his handling a little bit and get him up to that 90, but I'm pretty much happy just to let him roll now. I think Ortiz will come and overtake him eventually. At right back, we've got Cootie, 84 up 4 this season, 38 appearances, 2 goals, 1 assist. Had a very good season, in fact. I was looking at transferring him away at the start of the season. We held on to him, and he has paid that back tenfold, I feel. That strength, jumping, everything. He could probably play centre-back as well now with all these defensive stats, and that will increase. He's only 21 years of age. We might have to give him a new contract. Barros, 89, up 3, of course. The captain, 40 appearances, 3 goals, 3 assists for him. 98 acceleration now, so that pace has increased tremendously over the last couple of seasons. Haven't put any training into him. He's just growing along nicely and really setting himself up for a big career here at Oldham, our Scout Future Star. Carlson's had a lot of training this season, just trying to get him up and about in the twos, and he's probably repaid that. 78 up 11. 27 appearances. Defensively sound and just really working on those defensive tactics there, the tackles and the likes. Good marking, and yeah, he will definitely roll through in the two. Still only 18 years of age. Right, Lampros, we've just signed in an exciting prospect from Greece, so we've got a youth right back now. Carlson's been playing most of those games. He's got some good strength about him, and he can grow and prosper. We'll worry about player upgrades when we move into next season. Klein is an 85. He's gone up 35 appearances, 2 goals, 1 assist. Yeah, defensively, pacey. Just probably his passing skills probably have let him down a little bit. 54 long passing, 79 short passing. That'll come. He's still only 22 years of age, and a big man on campus here for Oldham Athletic. Kamara came back from injury, 78 up 3, just the 12 appearances for him, but solid at the back, and you could probably see him fulfilling a role there in the twos unless we find something better. Pereira Jr. came in, did the final for Girangelli, 28 appearances, got 1 assist, and you know, just a solid workhorse. Probably cost us a goal, lacking a little bit mentally, but hopefully he can grow and prosper. Girangelli, well, we're going to be out with another 5 months, so probably midway through next season we'll get to see Girangelli again. 82 up 2, 4 goals, and that's what we're missing in the set pieces. 96 jumping, definitely helping out the big unit from Italy, and we can't wait for him to get back. Rishi, an interesting one, had a pretty average season, but came back in the second half a lot stronger. Only 20 years of age, of course. At 5'11", 99 sprint speed, 99 jumping, so he can cover the space well, but his technical attributes is probably what's let him down. Maybe a bit of training would help him out. I just need to wait and see what happens with centre-back regens and the likes. Maybe he could be up as some trade bait. Rodriguez, the young lad, 18 years of age, an exciting prospect, 73 up 3, just the 5 appearances for him, but tracking nicely, 94 sprint speed, 90 jumping, and yeah, you know, young lad coming through the ranks. Left back Naviccio, now he's an interesting one. Shit first half of the season, came good in the second half, but only increased by 1 rating. I probably will be looking once again for a left back. 76 up 1, 27 appearances for 2 assists. I mean, he's okay, but we could probably find better, hopefully. And he's only got a 1 year left on his deal, so we'll see what happens there at this stage. Coe, 82 up 2. And 34 appearances, 1 goal, 9 assists, interestingly enough, from the midfield. And at 6'4", he's a big unit, but, you know, defensively sound, good agility. His speed's starting to come through as well, which is good to see. The ball control and the passing skills is what make this man something else. He can tackle hard and he can spit that ball out, and that's why he's got a few assists pushing forward, and a real asset to this team. Taylor, 71 up 3, he's out on loan, and yeah, I'm not too sure. He probably needs to find some physical action. Passing-wise, he's pretty decent. Henriksen had a blistering season, 77 up 6 with a fair bit of training as well. 4 goals, 2 assists, and I definitely trained his defensive stats. He's got 99 strength. He's just a strong Swedish unit. We could probably work on his technicals a bit next season and really push him into that second central defensive midfield role. McNulty, 82 up 4. Of course, he has the potential to be special, but he's 22, so that status does disappear. 48 appearances, 7 goals, 15 assists. And, well, he's got the physicals there to back up anyone. It's just hard because you're not going to push out Laurent Bernard on that side at this stage. But did come into that final, helped us out, and, you know, is a real asset to our twos. We'll see how he travels in Season 7. Raducanu, we've just signed up. Oh, he's got a fucking top knot. Exciting prospect, 62. He's already gone up 1. 3-star, 3-star, high-low work rates. That's fine. Physicals are okay. So he's got some pace about him and might fill out in that 2s team or the 3s team. Yeah, youth team. Henriquez, I've got him loan listed. Let's get rid of that. Only showing great potential. So his time might be up here. I don't know if he's going to grow quick enough. With showing great potential. 72 could be handy. We'll see what we can do. What's his valuation? 4.9. We possibly might cash in on the Brazilian. Gabrich, 84 up 4. Had a really good season. 35 appearances, 7 goals, 8 assists. Pretty much playing in the 2s and then in the 1s. And took that role to his own. Physically, you know, it's coming along slowly, but he is a sort of a box-to-box midfielder. Technically, an absolute beast. So, yeah, big man for the future. Braga out on loan at FC Cologne, 73 up 3. He's got the 5-star skill moves, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how he is when he tracks back. Technicals are looking good, but physicals need to increase. Elfie Lee, cracking season, 85 up 2, 35 appearances, 10 goals, 21 assists. And, well, just the workhorse. Physically, just does not look like the player that he feels like he is. But technically is an absolute beast and is setting up this team perfectly. Ethan Smith, the Canadian, out on loan, 62 up 4. We'll see how he's looking when he tracks back. Physicals need to start improving. He's only 17. Rondinini, well, he's an interesting one. I thought about transferring him, but players went down and he had a pretty good second half of the season, so we'll see if we hold on to him. 46 appearances, 3 goals, 7 assists, and physically, beast mode. Technically coming along, and I dare say he'll be around next season. Horovsky showing great potential. We'll see what happens with this lad. It might be time to move him on. We brought him in as an option. He has gone up 4, but really didn't show a lot, even with those physicals. Might be time to cash in at 9.5 million. Delash has the potential to be special. He'll get going eventually. 80 up 3, 28 appearances, 1 goal, 3 assists. Hasn't felt quite right on the ball just yet. He's got the physicals there to really push forward, good reactions and composure. The technicals will come through, and hopefully he turns into a really good player in our 2s team to start with. Tish Rivera, I've been happy with the performances of this lad. 78 up 3, an exciting prospect. 27 appearances, 1 goal, 4 assists, and handy off the bench. He's got the pace to go with it, and the technicals are starting to move along. Ambry, 76 up 5, another pretty decent winger for us coming through. 11 appearances, 1 goal, 1 assist for limited games. High work rates, 5-star skill moves. He's got the physicals, and the technicals are growing. Right, Soren Hiller is a Romanian left midfielder that we've just pulled off the youth academy, an exciting prospect. 3-star, 3-star, medium. He's got a fair bit of work to do. We'll see, he might be trade bait. I'm not too sure just yet. So Ken Walsh, 66 overall, only showing great potential, so we could probably move him on straight away. 3-star, 4-star, high work rates, 5'5". Physicals are pretty trash, and I don't know, might be just a quick cash in. Tommy Martin up to an 85 now. He had a really good second half of the season, up and down, but fuck me, he came good there in the important games. 31 appearances, 8 goals, 3 assists. And, well, I mean, even with the low attacking work rate, he was still in some pretty good positions. Physically, he's coming along. Technically, he is sound. 93 finishing. And while we were worried about the loss of Joel Edwards, Tommy Martin has filled that role. Joseph Olsen, an exciting prospect, 67. We've just signed in from the academy. 3-star, 3-star, high-low work rates. Physicals are okay. You know, only a young lad. We'll see how he goes. Burns is an exciting prospect as well. 66, he's already gone up 1. 5-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, medium-low work rates. Physicals are pretty average at this stage. Technicals aren't too bad for his age. And we'll see how he develops. Polito Marrell, 81 up 3, had a cracking season, 32 appearances, 12 goals, 9 assists, playing in the twos with that 5-star weak foot. He is a really big asset in that central attacking midfield role. Good acceleration, sprint speed, agility. He can turn on a fucking dollar. And technically coming along, just probably need to work his finishing a little bit more, but that didn't stop him from scoring a shitload of goals this season. Miranda out on loan, 69 up 5. He's coming, I don't know, we'll have to wait and see how he looks when he comes back, the Colombian. Currently out at Basel. Correa has the potential to be special, 64 up 3. We only played him for 2 games. He looked a bit clunky. I'm reluctant to loan him out because he does have that potential to be special. He'll come along, but still 17 years of age. Dupont out on loan in Belgium, 60 up 2. Attribute-wise, coming along, we'll have to wait and see what his potential is when he returns. Binhammer, well, fuck me, he had a cracking start to the season and then just sort of fell away. Centre forward Cam, maybe he does need to push back a little bit. 82 up 4. 23 goals, I mean, he would have taken the golden boot with that, you'd feel. 5 assists. Coming along, 5-star weak foot, everything you want in a striker, really. Sprint speed starting to come along with his physicals, which is good to see. That 37 composure is always going to be an issue. 98 finishing, but couldn't finish in the last few games. Hopefully, he can find something in Season 7. Duncan Young, the Scotland right winger, straight from the academy. And let's have a look at him. 5-star weak foot, good to see. Medium. He's got a little bit of pace about him, nice and early. Only 16 years of age. We'll see how he develops. Butter has gone up 5 to a 70. Still only 19. 6 appearances for 1 goal. Needs to do a lot more for this team. We'll see how he gets going in Season 7. Acceleration starting to grow, and technically, yeah, not too bad technically, actually. Chimichukwu is pretty much the team mascot. 72, hasn't grown this season. Picked up 2 goals from 18 appearances. And, yeah, not really growing too much, but you can't really get rid of him now. There's a massive yawn just creeps into my commentary. Beautiful. Delphis, 82 up 3. 38 appearances, 8 goals, 6 assists. Is growing. 99 acceleration, 99 sprint speed, and that's why we're playing him on a wing. Yeah, he'll be around. Guaranton, 83 up 1. Fuck me, had a big second half of the season. 36 appearances, 34 goals, 10 assists. And what more can you ask from this lad? He's showing great potential, but fuck me, he's played better than that. He's got the speed, lacking a little bit of mentality there, but that doesn't seem to hold him back. Technically, a top quality little striker there from France. Laurent Bernard has come back from injury, but not in time. 33 appearances, 10 goals, 16 assists. 84 up 2, of course. 99 agility and some good technical attributes. 99 crossing, and we just love him out on that wing. And Stuckey is the final man. 70 up 4, out on loan. We haven't seen this lad in action yet, I don't think, with the 5-star weak foot. The low work rates don't really help him out. I think he'll be back at the start of next season, so we'll check his potential, and we won't recall him from loan, that's for sure, and see how he is tracking. And that's the full squad, so make sure you're letting me know your thoughts on players that could be sold, loaned out, and what positions you think we do need to improve on moving into Champions League football. Right, so some of you may be wondering how some of our former players have been doing. I think I've got most of them on the short list here. Embleton is at a 60 from Season 1. Thomas is a 61 at Carlisle United. Sonev 63, Millet 64, Cartier 65. So these guys haven't grown that much, but they really helped us out in Season 1. James Boyd there a 66. Bruno Ferreira's up to a 67. Jay Lewis is 67 at Nice. Miranda 68. Boundary's up to a 70. And then I've got obviously a few lads that I'm keeping an eye on here. Faheda Macedo is a 70 at West Ham. Looks pretty pacey, so that's why I was keeping an eye on him. Karsdorp's is 70. Vimmers is 71, playing at Newcastle. Cesar 71, and coming along there, playing in China. Ian Boyce is 71. Harrison Morgan 71. There's a lad here in Birkenhoffler, 72 overall, at only 18 years of age, from Germany. Looks pretty solid, so there's an option. If you see any of these lads and think that this lad needs to be in our team, do let me know in the comments. Constantine's up to a 72. Liam Roberts is 72. Don't think he's grown much. Ernst Lenners at Wigan for a 72. This lad here, Jack Mills, 6'6", striker from England, 73 overall at 23 years of age. A big unit. We've come up against him in the past. We've got Jorge Marco Morelli at Getafe, a Brazilian, 73 overall. Left back here in Brian Mailita, 73 with a 5-star weak foot, 5'9", pacey as fuck, playing for Manchester United, so could be an option. As well as Ivan Del Pino Ramos. I think this is the Monreal regen we've been keeping an eye on at Chelsea, 73 overall. There's an Argentinian lad here, Santiago Cuevas, 73 overall. He's got some pace and looks like a stocky dude. Roldal Tony de Freitas, a Brazilian that can play just about everywhere. Looks okay as well. Some good physicals there at Levante. A left back here in Christian Lynch Sanchez, 74. We've seen him before. Bratiano up to a 74. Dinko Milos, the Croatian striker, 75 overall, playing at Manchester United. And then we've got Jeffrey Kranix Houstens, the Belgian, 75 overall at 6 foot tall. Look at those physicals. Olsen is at Hanover at a 75. We've got Alberto Lopez Cabrera, 5'7", right winger, 75 overall with some decent pace. El Mazri's a 75 at Malacca. Hukic, Croatian left midfielder, high work rates, really good physicals at AC Milan. Poncial, I don't know, 76 overall, French striker at Real Madrid. Looks all right. Owen Griffiths up to a 77 there at Olympique Lyon. Mislov, we've been tracking him since season 2, I think. Croatian right back. We've got Fabio Del Almeida Montero, centre back, 77 overall. That 1-star weak foot might bring him down. He's currently at Bournemouth as well. Donson Hands up to a 79. Noah White a 79. Cooper a 79. The Ronaldo regen, Arsenio Martins Texiera de Silva, 79 overall. Of course, the low work rates at striker and only 5'11", but an option, I guess. What's he going to cost? 31 million probably. Christian Poros Osena, 79 overall. Shit weak foot. Don't think he's going to come in as a striker, but Jesus, he's got some pace at 6'1". This lad I've been tracking for a while as well. Dena Ado Chimilera Vasa, the San Jose Earthquakes, Brazilian, 80 overall with a 5-star weak foot. Could be handy. He's got that second win trait as well. Patrick Kennedy up to an 80. This is the centre-back that I'm really tracking hard here, Alvaro de Fuente, 80 overall, 20 years of age, and looks like a big unit, could come in, definitely. It's going to cost us a fair bit of coin, but probably my #1 transfer target. Yoshimura, 81 overall goalkeeper. I'm not sure we really need goalkeepers with them coming through. Kelly, and 81 as well. Sonny Sickman, obviously we've been monitoring him as well, 81 overall, right midfielder. Cameron Griffiths is an 81 there at Lille now. Harris up to an 82. Gertz is another defender that I have been monitoring, 83 overall. We were going to make a play for him, but he's starting to get quite pricey. Foronellini, Uruguayan striker, 5'10". Beast mode, 84 overall. Could definitely come in and help us out. Joel Edwards up to an 85. Tuminello, the goalkeeper I was talking about at Inter, at an 86. And that is the full list. So hopefully you've seen some of the former players, maybe some transfer targets there. Let me know in the comments. Right, Binhammer does manage to take the Golden Boot with just the 22 goals from 33 matches. Guerin got 15 from 14 in the Premier League, so you can see we're quite prolifically scoring. Polito Mayorel with 11 from 26. Assist-wise, McNulty with 14 from 37 matches. Polito Mayorel with 8. Lee with 7. Bernard with 6. Rondinini with 6. assist central here. And clean sheets, Ortiz gets himself 11 from 24, Jill 5 from 14, but Allison has taken the Golden Glove there in the Premier League. Right, the FA Cup was won by Manchester United 3-0 over Newcastle, and we of course won on penalties over Liverpool in the League Cup, so our first piece of silverware. The Champions League was won by Real Madrid over Manchester City 2-1, and of course we won the Europa League final 2-1 over Dortmund. Burton Albion, Bury and Oxford United have done well in League 2. The worst team in English football at the moment is Macclesfield. League 1 was taken by Reading with Charlton Athletic, and there was probably a playoff there for another team to go up. Relegated was Notts, Bristol and I think Mansfield. Brighton, Wolves and Leeds all through in the Championship, I think, unless there was playoffs. I think there might have been playoffs. Sunderland going down to League 1 with Portsmouth and probably Rotherham. So it's Sheffield Wednesday, Nottingham Forest and Stoke City relegated from the Premier League. So the big teams have managed to hold on here at the end. We were tracking, obviously, Manchester United and Arsenal. And where have they finished? Arsenal's managed to finish there in 10th position, so they got their second half of the season going. West Ham there in 8th. Man United managed to finish in 7th. Chelsea 6th. Man City finished in 5th position. But they might get a Champions League spot if because we won the Europa League. Leicester there in 4th, Spurs in 3rd. We are finished in 2nd with 76 points, and Liverpool won their final game of the season, so it didn't really matter in the end. So 2nd place, not too shabby. That means we've got something to work for next season. We'll be looking for, hopefully, the Premier League title and Champions League glory. But that is where we finish up season number 6. Make sure you're leaving all those comments down below about the squad, and we will get into it. We've obviously got a Majestico to get through. So that'll be out in a couple of days' time. We'll have a live stream somewhere during the week over on Twitch TV /SparringDK. But thanks very much for joining me for Season 6. We'll see you for Season 7 very, very soon. I'm SparringDK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one. This video is powered by Neurotech and their product Clarity. Now you can jump over to their website now, use the discount code DK10 for 10% off your next purchase, and I highly recommend this product. I use it every single day. It increases your energy, your focus, while reducing fatigue and stress. If you want to know how I get out all these videos and keep that work going, this is the product for you. So go and check it out. All the information that you need is on at that website. If you feel like making a purchase, chuck in at that discount code for 10% off. Now, if you are looking for more fresh content to check out, you can click one of these 2 videos. If you feel like subscribing, well, there's a button right there. Make sure you put on that notifications bell, and we'll see you next time.